welcome to the first ever Kevin and TJ SnowboardPrCamp BoardArchive live chat.
Hey, what up guys? How's it going?
TJ just arrived into Whistler last night. We had our first day up the mountain today. It was, we did a bit of everything. We hit some park. We, went over, hit some powder runs on Blackcomb. It's a very sick day.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, guys. Ask us anything. If you got some board questions for TJ, hit them up, or just questions in general. It'd be awesome too to hear where you guys are asking from. So let us know where you guys are at. Also, if you guys are in Whistler, you can probably find us. We are in the like Olympic Plaza, Olympic Park.
Yeah, right by the rings and the ice rink, the Olympic rings and the ice rink.
Yeah, we got like an ice rink over here. If you guys hear like a chainsaw going, that's because they're like sawing up the ice. But come find us if you're in Whistler. So yeah, what's up everyone? Thanks for joining us. We got almost 200 people on the live stream.
Woo! Oh, that's amazing.
Shout out the Lone Wolf. We're just gonna do our best to answer as many questions from you guys as possible. Also, it's a live super chat. So if you guys want to donate money to the channel, help TJ and I buy some tacos, help feed us, and just help the channel grow, you can hit that super chat button. It also highlights your questions, so we're definitely going to get to all the super chats and to as many of the rest of the questions too.
Absolutely.
And we're super happy to be finally doing this with TJ in the same spot.
It's incredible, man. First time. It's been like 4 months of live chats, and
yeah,
finally got the tag team going on.
Yeah. So we got the A squad. Yeah, let's do some questions from you guys. Tommy Quinn, shout out, man.
Man, so many questions.
Ooh, here's a good question from Ellie Underwood. What bindings do you use?
This guy.
That's a really good question because TJ actually just hooked me up with a brand new pair of Union Atlas bindings today. They were awesome. Like, I think I like them even more than the Malavitas, so those are the ones I'm riding right now. The straps held my foot in really tight, and the high backs were very responsive, so check out Union Atlas.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm on a similar binding. I'm on the Union Force, so pretty similar performance-wise. The Atlas is going to be a little more rigid, and it has upgraded straps and stuff, but yeah, Force and Atlas.
Yeah, so what's up, guys? So, bus production, what's your favorite snowboard accessory?
Oh man, that's a great question.
Like, purely for snowboarding? That's a tough one, maybe.
Just an accessory, though. Like, I feel like there's definitely a lot of critical snowboard items.
What about a beanie? Is a beanie an accessory?
I mean, I feel like a beanie is kind of critical, though. Like, beanie, goggles, helmet, like gloves, all that stuff. I don't know. Headphones?
Headphones? I'm gonna go for crash pants. I feel like it's kind of an accessory.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's necessarily standard, but definitely a good thing to have, especially today. It's icy out there today.
Awesome. All right, more questions. Thanks for all your questions, guys. Oh, so many coming by.
So many, yeah. The questions are just like zooming through.
So
I think we got a super chat somewhere.
All right, check out the super chat.
Oh wow, I didn't know you could do that. Oh my gosh.
No super chat yet.
Oh, interesting.
All right. So Thai USA Winter Sports. Do you guys use knee pads? Do you use knee pads?
I do not use knee pads, no. I just feel like, you know, with snowboarding, you're using your knees and legs so much. There's so much movement going on. You know, that there might be like some rubbing and stuff going on. They might just feel like a little bit cumbersome, but I'm sure there's some quality snowboard knee pads that like move really fluid, but personally I haven't tried them.
Yeah, I haven't tried out knee pads either, but I think I would check it out. But crash pants, definitely recommend the impact shorts. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Super stoked you guys are here.
So
Sean Karika, would TJ come to Loveland in Colorado?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm living in Silverthorne this year. the Loveland is not on the Epic Pass, unfortunately, but through my work in Denver, I do have the ability to get out there, and I have some friends that work out there too. So
sick.
When you guys come out, we can definitely get passes to Loveland for at least a day.
Oh, yeah, awesome. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, Loveland is rad, man. It's a good place to be.
Paul O asks, did we get his super chat question? Let me go check it out, man. I didn't see a super chat come through.
Yeah, we've been like filtering it so it only shows the super chats, and for some reason it's not popping up, man. If you could maybe leave your question again in the comments, we could just like try to keep an eye out for it. Sorry, dude.
Here's a question. Adam Cross, David Jones is in Whistler. You guys should hang out. I don't think he's in Whistler yet. I think he'll be in Whistler shortly. I could be wrong. We're gonna make some videos with David Jones when he comes out.
That would be sweet.
If you guys don't know, he's also a snowboard YouTuber.
Yeah, I think he put out a video recently that was like a Whistler edit, but I think that was just from last year. He just finally got it out.
And Dia Melva, how is Chris? I think Chris is he's making some progress. He's walking around. I think his knee's feeling a bit better. He went to get an MRI in Vancouver today, and so he'll know the results today. So I feel like he could be out for about like the next 3 weeks to a month, and then possibly longer depending on the MRI.
Definitely, wishing some healing vibes to Chris, man. Hope you're feeling better. That's a bummer, dude. But
yeah, let's
power through.
Send Chris some positive vibes. Give him some love in the comments. So Grindaga, $5 super chat. Thank you, Grindaga.
Thank you, man.
And Grindaga says, get TJ some tacos. Woo! All right.
Tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks.
Taco fun.
Thanks for the support. And we're right around the corner from the taco shop, actually. Awesome, guys. So thank you guys all for the questions. We're hanging out in the Olympic Plaza here in Whistler. If you guys are in Whistler, just come on down, say hi, come jump in the back and help us answer some questions.
Yeah.
So Omni Reflect, e-jackknife or flagship? The guy asked as a super chat.
Gotcha. Thanks, Omni. So I actually haven't had the chance to ride the e-jackknife, but I will for sure have access to it this year. So probably as soon as I get back to Colorado after this trip, that'll be one of the first boards that I test out. So
cool.
We'll definitely have a review coming out on that, and then we'll be able to do a bit of a more direct comparison. And then I think the other board they said was the flagship, right?
Yeah, the flagship.
Flagship. You know, I do like that the e-jackknife is pretty appealing. From what I know about it, it's very similar to the Nicholas Mule Air. It's just a little bit wider. The Mule Air is kind of a narrow waist width. So if you want to check something out similar, check that out. But personally, between the Mule Air and the flagship, I would go flagship.
Nice. All right, somebody asked, so many questions, guys. So Shyla Dalman, what goggles are better, Smith Squad or Smith IO? I feel like for myself, just the shape of my face and how they feel, the Smith Squad are my preference. I just feel like they're more comfortable. I can see everything. They fit really well with my helmet. So I like the Smith Squad XLs.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit bigger too, or at least the XL squads.
They're bigger, yeah. If you have like a smaller face, you might not like them, but for me, I like them.
Yeah, I like the big goggles too.
Jake Parsons, shout out. All right, give me a shout out. A lot of shout outs tonight. Max Carlson.
Shout out. What up, Max?
Awesome, guys. Thanks for tuning in. So Benson Louis, $2 Canadian super chat. Thanks, Benson Louis. And he says, shout out from Van. Met you for the GoPro last year.
Oh,
awesome,
nice.
Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah, it was good meeting you, man. Hope you're enjoying that GoPro, making some edits with it. That's sick. Yeah, really good meeting you, man. And all your friends too, down at the base of Blackcomb. That was really cool. And
Joe W, we got a super chat, $5 super chat from Joe W. Get well taco for Chris. Heck yeah, man, thank you.
Awesome.
Definitely will pass that along for Chris.
Yeah, last Friday as well, you guys are doing some donations for Chris too, and we brought him a taco feast. So
Nice.
we set him up. Woo-wee. And just to let you guys know too, it's pretty chilly out here.
It is quite cold. It's definitely below 0 right now.
And we got like a winter wonderland around us.
Yeah, you wanna show these guys kind of the scenery where we're at right now?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet out here.
Yeah, we'll give you guys a quick tour of where we are. So over that way, that's where the taco place is, kind of back in there. We've got the skating rink. Skating rink's over here, the Zamboni. The Zamboni's smoothing it out. What else is going on? We got the Olympic rings are over there somewhere. Hey, dude. Oh, and we got some kids tobogganing right beside us. Move this. Good job, dude. That was fun. It's all good. Yeah, so we're just like in the center of Whistler. If you guys are in Whistler, come say hi. Come on, hang out. All right.
I think a super chat came through.
All right, so Shirzad Khan City, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. And they say, hey guys, any problem with checking in snowboard bags on flights? An extra fee for being awkward size, thanks. Yeah, I think so. I think usually when you're flying with your bag, it's like an extra fee.
Yeah, it depends on the airline, man. So in my experience, like I flew Delta here and then I'm flying United back to Colorado, and they just charged, it was the same price as a regular checked bag.
Oh.
They allow, since it is a ski bag, they allow for that kind of awkward, oversized shape. So you shouldn't have any trouble, man.
Yeah, just check the airline. I think that's the best call.
Yeah.
So Kim Farrell, €5 super chat. Thanks, Kim. And she says, hey guys, do you change your binding angles depending on the conditions, like powder or steeps?
Great question.
Good question.
Yeah.
You want to go for it, man?
Sure, yeah. For the most part, I leave my angles the same. So I ride 15 in the front, negative 15 in the back. I will change it on a powder day. Or if I'm on like a directional snowboard, a really directional one, I'm not gonna ride switch. But I don't change it much. I just push my back foot in, usually to negative 12, and that's enough for me to notice it and open my hips up.
Yeah, I do the same. So most days I'm riding a duck stance, 15 and 15, centered on my board. That way I can ride lots of switch. Great for doing tricks or 180s or anything. But then on those powder days, I'm gonna set my stance directional. So bring the feet back, both feet back a little bit towards the tail more, and then bring my back foot maybe angled at like a 12 or I think even a 9,
Yeah.
so that I'm going more in one direction.
Sometimes a 9 for sure. Someone was asking for a shout out. Oh, there we go. That Nicholas.
Nicholas, go for it. Yeah. Oh.
Nicholas Walding. Shout out, dude. Shout out to Nicholas Walding. Glad you're here, man. Thanks for joining us.
All right. So Cooper Silva, $2 super chat. Thanks, Cooper. Salomon Huck Knife versus Salomon Assassin.
Yeah,
Hey, dude.
I've never ridden the Assassin, not yet. It's one of the most requested boards, and I should have pretty good access to Salomon this year, so I'm definitely gonna try
cool.
it. Have you been able to try out the Assassin before?
I have not ridden the Assassin, but I've heard lots of good things.
Yeah, likewise.
I really love the Huck Knife, but it would be great to try the Assassin as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Assassin's just like a little bit more of an aggressive kind of like all mountain kind of board. So maybe we can get on it even on this trip, potentially.
Yeah, yeah. William Chen, $2 super chat. Thank you, Will. What do you usually wear under your jacket pants? So for myself today, it was kind of a warmer day up there, but I still wore like my base layer under, like a base layer under my pants, a base layer long sleeve under my sweatshirt, and I pretty much wear that every single time I go.
Yeah, I'm always wearing some sort of base layer. On the warmer days, like today we were expecting the high to be around like 38 Fahrenheit. So I just wore basketball shorts under my snow pants. That's what I usually wear unless I am wearing the ninja suit. which is like that full one-piece base layer. So, and then just like a thermal shirt on top or a long sleeve or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
nothing crazy.
Yeah, you just gotta make it work with the weather.
Right.
Yeah, today was crazy up there. It was. I can't wait for you guys to see the video. We're gonna upload the vlog tomorrow, but we were up pretty much all day filming. But did some filming in the park, then some filming in the Alpine. Try to get to the bottom of TJ's riding style, why it's so smooth. So that'll be coming for you guys tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, it was a fun day, guys. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect first day, but it was super rad.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be fun.
TJ's first day, we made the most of it. Claude Cobbs, $10 super chat. Thanks,
Woo.
Claude. That's huge. Thank you so much.
Oh man, got some drinks, some beverages.
Get yourself some Cokes. All right.
Thanks, man.
Maybe some, wow, it's pretty cold out here. Maybe we can get some coffees with it or some hot chocolates.
Hit up some Starbucks.
Yeah, we're gonna bring the live chat into Starbucks.
Just like go through the line, order our food like while we're live streaming.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Whoa.
So.
Whoa.
Wade Kenderson, $50 super chat. Wow, thank you so much,
you.
Wade. That's huge. Huge, man. Thank you so much. So Wade says, your advice and instructions have helped me so much this year. TJ helped me pick the Prototype 2 161X and
awesome.
With his review, and Kevin has provided the advice to get me throwing spins off jumps and riding a lot of switch. Wow, that's amazing, Wade. You know, we appreciate you, and thanks so much for the $50, and more than happy to help. So we're gonna keep it coming, and if you have any video requests, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad the review helped you out. You know, I put that Prototype 2 in the top 5 do it all list, and we got the review as well. It's a super rad board, so
yeah.
Hope you have fun on it, man. That's so awesome to hear, and thank you for the super chat. That's amazing.
Yeah, actually, I've got a Prototype 2 coming as well on TJ's advice.
Yeah.
So good pick on the board, Wade, for sure. All right.
I'm definitely gonna start doing that now. So just so you guys know, we're like filtering the comments sometimes, so only the super chats pop up, and I didn't know about that till just now.
Oh
so
yeah,
definitely
but
gonna do that.
we're back to the regular spot.
Yes.
So Tascanis, hey, are you guys hockey fans? Vancouver fan here. Yeah, I watched a lot of Vancouver hockey the last time they were in the Stanley Cup Finals in 2011. Not a ton since, but it was an exciting season for sure.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not a big hockey fan. Sorry.
No. Oh, here's a question for TJ from Jackson Max.
Jackson Max. Is a Burton chopper a good snowboard? So I believe the chopper is the kids board, right? So in my mind, honestly, man, all those kind of mini shrunk down snowboards, like I know Lib Tech makes one. And I've seen the one that Burton makes. They're definitely solid. It's gonna have an actual like 360 edge on it, so you can actually learn to snowboard on it if you know your kid is advancing that quickly. So definitely, you know, if you're looking to get on a board and you're that young, I would go for it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of options.
Okay, so it's a kid's board, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the chopper's like shrunk down.
I'm sure it's a super fun board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably tons of fun to ride. Claude Cobbs, $2 super chat. Thanks, Claude. Again? I think that's another Claude, isn't it?
Yeah, there was. I don't know if it was the same last name.
Okay.
Could be.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. Sorry, guys. This summer, I was able to go up to Snoqualmie in Washington. I wasn't snowboarding, obviously, it was summertime, but we drove past Crystal Mountain. But that's the closest I've been. I've never ridden there. I would like to, though. Yeah,
well, we'll do our best to get there, Crystal Mountain. Yeah, I've got one of the guys that we gave, I think, the No Bad Day board rides at Crystal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So, Kai Lam Wu, $50 Hong Kong.
I'm not sure.
Is that Hong Kong HK? So $50, thank you so much. How's the Union hoodie? I love the Snowboard Addiction hoodie. Want to get the Union one as well. Hashtag Taco Fun. Awesome, thanks Kai, thanks for your support. Actually, this Union hoodie, yeah, TJ gave it to me yesterday, and it's super soft, comfortable, very warm.
Yeah.
So highly recommend it. It fits me perfect. I'm like a bit taller, and it's a longer fit, so it's awesome. Yeah, I've been riding it all day.
Kevin's like 6'3" in the X. Yeah, the biggest standout for me is that it's really warm. It's a really like kind of thick, warm hoodie, great for riding in.
Yeah, highly recommend. Yeah, checking out this hoodie, so comfortable. Benny C, $5 super chat. Thanks, Benny C. I'm an intermediate rider, blues. The store set me at 15 and -6 2 seasons ago. Should I switch to 15 and -15? Why? What's the difference? So with that more like 15 and -15 stance, it'll be much easier. Woohoo!
Hey guys.
That's
no,
okay.
You are all good.
It's much easier to ride switch with that completely ducked out stance. If you're just going in one direction, then the 15 and like 6 is totally fine too. But yeah, if you want to ride switch, try to get it more even.
Yeah, I agree, man. That's the big thing. You know, if you're doing freestyle, you're riding switch, having that duck stance just makes it a little bit easier. Otherwise, you know, a directional stance opens your hips up and is a little more conducive for carving. So. Yeah.
Also, do what feels good to you. So, all right. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got 112 likes. Let's see if we can get up over 200.
Oh, that'd be good.
And yeah, it's really fun hanging out with you guys. First ever live chat with TJ. And we're just hanging out here in the Olympic Village in Whistler. If you guys are in Whistler, come say hi.
Definitely.
We've got like, it's like a toboggan hill right beside us. So we have all these people like sliding into us constantly.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. And yeah, it's like Christmas is going off at the moment.
Yeah, very festive out here for sure.
And it's TJ's first day of like full day in Whistler, first day riding.
Yeah.
How was it today? Give us your quick like overview of the day.
Breakdown of the day. So amazing out here in Whistler. You know, Colorado's been off to a relatively slow start, so they got a ton of terrain open. Definitely a little bit icy. There hasn't been snow in a few days, and we started off on Whistler, which was a little bit more shaded. But that was fun, just, you know, being cautious on the ice, and then we swapped over to Blackcomb and hiked up in the Alpine. That was a lot of fun, a little bit better carving snow, and then we found this nice traverse where we were able to hike up just a little bit, and it was like powder underneath crust. So it was actually really fun. It's the best snow that I've been able to ride this season so far. I actually like got a legitimate pow slash, so
wow,
I'm stoked.
Yeah,
for sure.
And the sun was setting as we rode out too, so that was really dope.
Yeah, guys, definitely check out the video tomorrow. That sunset by itself is worth checking it out. Like, it was incredible up there.
Check us out on Instagram too, because we're posting photos, all the photos from today out there soon.
Absolutely. At SnowboardPrCamp, at BoardArchive.
All right.
I'm not familiar with that one.
All right, so Tommy Quinn, I'm heading to Snowmass and Aspen Highlands this year. I'm going February into March. Oh, very cool.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't ridden there. Aspen and Snowmass kind of do their own thing with the passes. I think IntraWest actually just bought Aspen and Snowmass, so maybe they'll be on like a deal pass next year. But I would love to ride there. It looks amazing, and it's a little bit more exclusive, kind of like Whistler. So.
Mr. Rainbow says, what state is Whistler in? So Whistler is actually in Canada. So it's in the province of BC on the west coast in Canada.
Yeah. I saw a quick question. I just, you know,
go for it.
For you though.
Oh, cool.
They just wanted to know what size snowboard you ride.
Oh, so my park board is 158, and so I'm about 180 pounds, 6'3", so my park board is a 158, and then for powder, my powder board's actually shorter, but it's really fat. It's the Yes 420. I think it's like a 143, but it's super, super fat.
Yeah.
But if I was gonna ride a more traditional, like all mountain snowboard for like sort of doing everything, I might go a bit longer, like 161 for carving and things.
Yeah. So
different sizes for different occasions.
Absolutely, yeah. It's always nice to have at least, you know, a couple different boards to choose from for like those carving or powder days, and then those park or more freestyle days. And I ride usually around a 55 for pretty much everything. Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 150. I'm about 5'10". Yeah, go-to for freestyle and most things is 140, 154, 155. For like a carving board, I might bump up to a 57, but wouldn't really go more than that.
Here's a good question from Kelvin Rosario. Fellas, should I learn to ride switch before attempting anything in the park? This will be my first year in the park. Here from New Jersey. My season starts this Friday. So sick. Yeah, absolutely. I think being able to ride switch is one of the things you want to ride before getting into the terrain park. It's just going to open up a ton of tricks. But also, if you're in the park and for some reason you end up sliding around to being in switch, it's really a good tool to have to be able to ride it out. So
Absolutely.
even like off a jump or something, you know, even if you're planning on landing straight, if for some reason you get kind of turned around, being able to ride switch, and then learning to ride switch will actually improve your regular riding as well. So definitely work on that skill. I would say you don't have to be a perfect switch rider before going into the park, but it'll help.
Absolutely, yeah. You never know when you're going to wind up riding switch, especially doing freestyle stuff. And sometimes, like especially on jumps and stuff, you wind up going pretty fast. And so if you want to be comfortable going switch just in case, you know, that happens. There was one question, just real quick, Jackson asked it. He asked if I'd ever been to Catalucci. And yes, that's actually where I learned how to snowboard. So
Oh,
I
cool.
just wanted to shout that out real quick. I love Catalucci.
Shout out Catalucci.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's from like a country song or something.
Makes sense, you know, North Carolina. Love our country music.
Steve Lavoy, $2 Canadian super chat. Thanks, Steve. What is your take on Arbor boards?
Oh, man.
A-frame. TJ knows Arbor boards very well.
Yeah, I'll take this one, man. So I'm not familiar with the A-frame. If maybe that's like an older model, or I don't know. I just haven't heard of that one. But I do really like Arbor as a brand. One of my personal boards last year was the Arbor Gucci Pro. So Arbor's rad. All their boards are either going to be full camber or full rocker. They don't do any hybrid stuff, and it's based on an elliptical camber or rocker, but I won't go into that. They're also going to have a Grip Tech side cut on all their boards, all the way down to their entry-level boards, which is awesome. Giving you some extra grip on ice, kind of similar to magnet traction, but not quite as aggressive, but very noticeable. You also get 360-degree edges, 360 stamped sidewall, real wood top sheets, and they're a carbon neutral company. So Arbor is rad. Definitely like their boards a lot, man. They make a quality product.
Oh, sick, yeah. I'm hoping to ride some Arbor boards this season for sure.
Yeah, you should for sure. Try out, yeah. I think like comparing like magnet traction and grip tech and stuff like that, people would probably be into that.
Daniel Shula, where did you learn about all these boards?
I rode them.
Nice.
So I work at a snowboard shop. So aside from just riding the boards, reading about them, you know, learning the tech, and then going out and feeling it out, I also have been to a lot of clinics where people from the companies come in and they talk about all the boards and all the products and tell us all about it. So those are the two main ways.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to learn more for you guys too, so I've been trying to ride more boards.
Definitely. It's always a good thing to do.
Do you want to stand up?
Sure.
All right.
Switch up the scenery a
We'll
little
give
bit.
you guys like a little look around, looky-loo.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. TJ, I'm so much taller than you, man.
I know, man.
Yeah, I'll
You
try
can't
to,
tell
try
when
to-
we're sitting down.
I'll try to.
Yeah, Chris is actually like similar height to you.
All right.
Oh, I look so tall.
We got a few super chats coming through. So Alfred, $5 super chat. Thanks, Alfred. Going snowboarding for the first time this January in Okemo, Vermont. Ever been. Love the videos. I hope to go to Whistler one day. No, I've never been to Vermont. I've never had a chance to snowboard there. I hope you guys have. I hope you have a ton of snow there when you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely come out to Whistler someday, man. Refine your skills in Vermont, and then when you're ready, come on out to Whistler, and yeah, hopefully you can spend like lots of time out here.
I rode Okemo once, several years ago for a few days.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
One time I had a buddy who was working ski patrol up there, and he invited me and some friends up. So it's a fun mountain, but that was probably 5 years ago, so I don't know how much it's changed. But
It's probably pretty similar.
yeah, I would
5 years?
imagine fairly similar.
Paul O, $5 super chat. Thanks, Paul. Kev, I'm gonna use your vid on how to ride on ice as safety briefing for my fellow Vail IT employees at Park City. You guys are the heat.
Awesome.
Thanks, Paul. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I hope it's not too icy for you. We actually had a really icy day today.
We did.
So a lot of the time we were on the ice. I think the key tips definitely for riding ice, like really like slide with the ice, and then TJ was saying too, like on top of that, don't try and like kill all your speed on the icy bit. Kind of like slide with it, and then try to cut your speed where it's like a little bit less icy.
Yeah, there might be some ice tips in the next video.
And if you can go in, if you're not going to be hitting any boxes or rails, go in with your board nice and sharp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That helps so much.
And yeah, really plan your line on that ice. Try and get it so that you're making your turns on the better parts. Do you want to do this one?
Sure, yeah. So Daniel Z, regular here on the live streams. Thanks, man. We got a $5 Canadian super chat. Appreciate it, man. So Daniel asks, TJ, are you in the Evo Goodwood test team this year? You know, I've been talking with people about it. That would be huge for me. Like, I would love to do it. I really, really want to be a part of it. I've met a few of the testers already, and I know some of the people involved. And you're right, Evo does sponsor it. So I'm hoping
Cool.
I'll be able to get that connection this year.
Awesome.
That'd be really, really cool. And we'll vlog all about it.
Let's keep it. We'll give you guys a little turn. Oh, we got the skating rink behind us here.
Here, I'll let you find
Here,
your
TJ,
angle,
you
and
want
then
to jump
I'll
on this
I'll
side?
hop back in.
Nobody's coming down to photobomb us yet either.
Yeah. Nice people out here.
All right, so Benny C, $5 super chat. Thanks, Benny. I'm also 5'10", 155. Runted 151s for a while. Bought a 158 board. Too long, comfy on it, but would shorter be easier. Carving, New Jersey packed.
Okay.
SHIT mostly.
Yeah, I mean, so 58, I would say, you know, it's on the upper end for your height. Still totally within your range, especially for carving and stuff, and that type of snow. So I've actually gone through the whole progression. I started off riding around a 150, and then I rode like 52s and 53s, and then I eventually stepped up to a 154, 155 kind of length, and I just found that to be the best for the riding I like to do. I think that length is a little more versatile. If you go shorter, you can whip it way better, and it's a little better for rails and stuff. But yeah, for carving, 58 is definitely solid. You'll have loads of stability and edge hold on that guy.
Yeah, if your thing is carving, I think too, the longer is better, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking for a board for like spins and rails and butters, it might be easier to be shorter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to plug in the camera to the charger.
Yeah, it's pretty cold out here, so just trying to make sure the iPhone doesn't randomly turn off on you guys.
I think it might be working. Awesome. Yeah, so just if you guys are just late tuning in, welcome to the live chat, guys, with BoardArchive here, TJ. This is our first collab live chat, so super stoked on that. It's TJ's first day in Whistler, so we rode the mountain the whole day. Now we're down in the Whistler Olympic Plaza hanging out. If you guys are in Whistler, come on by, say hi. And also it's a super chat, so if you have a question that you absolutely need answered, you can donate them some money, help build the channel, and we're definitely gonna get to your question.
Yeah.
And as I say that, Cam Taylor, $5 Canadian super chat. Thanks, Cam. And Cam says, I'm coming to Whistler later this month for the first time. What are some good spots you would recommend, Kevin? So other than the mountains, there's lots of good stuff here in Whistler. Food-wise, Samurai Sushi is a great sushi place. We've got La Cantino Tacos in Marketplace. Mongoli Grill is where my girlfriend Jill works. So you guys can check out Mongoli Grill, get a stir fry.
So good.
Ooh, my favorite pizza place is, what's it called? In Creekside, Creek Bread. Creek Bread? Yeah, Creek Bread Pizza.
The one by the gym?
Yeah. So all that's some good food. We got the skating rink here behind us by the Olympic sign. There's also the bobsled track. So tons of stuff to do in Whistler. If you can get near a hot tub, that's a lot of fun. Hit up a hot tub after snowboarding.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, critical.
Yeah, man, have a good time in Whistler. Would you recommend anything?
I wanted to reread the question. Do you think he maybe was maybe some advice on where to go on a hill too?
Yeah, well, if you're gonna be, best spots on the mountain, I would say one thing, plan around the sun. So like today we were on Whistler, and then we looked over onto Blackcomb, and Blackcomb was totally lit up with the sun, so we headed over there. Also, if it's a powder day, go to all the alpine chairs, and typically Blackcomb is a little bit more quiet, so if you want to avoid the lines, check out Blackcomb. Yeah, what else? I don't know, if you're a beginner, stick to the family zone areas. And there's also like a good variety of parks too, so find the parks on the map and then go to the terrain park that sort of matches your ability.
Yeah.
All right.
Back to the comments.
All right, and we're at 184 likes. Let's get over two. If you guys can help us get us to 200 likes, that would be awesome.
That would be rad, guys. Oh, talking about that snow in Georgia.
Oh, sweet.
X proximity 14 just got a foot of snow in Georgia.
Wow.
And got to ride there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up. Our good friend Garrett, he was posting a bunch of videos with all the snow in Atlanta. It looked crazy.
Yeah, he's going to Life University in Atlanta.
Yeah. That's awesome for you guys. I know that's a rare treat.
So somebody commented, Brendan Mayer, Outer Space Living, thoughts?
So Outer Space Living, that's one of the only Capita boards that I haven't been able to ride. I've been on the we don't need to go through all of them, but I think it's a pretty solid park board. If you're looking for something similar to the DOA, but just a little bit less aggressive, I think that's kind of where the Outer Space Living falls in. But it's still a true twin, I'm pretty sure. Really solid park board, full camber.
Nice.
Yeah, but hopefully I'll try to get on it this year sometime soon for you guys.
And thank you guys for getting us over 200.
Oh, that was quick.
Federico Lazzari said, we asked for it, we got it.
Got it, you're right.
Thanks, guys.
237, wow.
All right, lots of questions flying through.
A lot of questions.
Anthony Clark, when did you start snowboarding? TJ?
Yeah, I started snowboarding when I was 10 years old. So actually the very first place I ever went was at Sky Valley in Georgia, which is no longer a resort. Pretty crazy.
Oh, bummer.
That was just one day there, and then Catalucci the rest. So what was that? The year 2000. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, what about you?
I think I was 15, and it was like a school trip, and just a friend of mine from school taught me to snowboard, and then I taught some more friends, and we had like a little school crew. We'd go awesome. Every Tuesday with the school on the big yellow school bus.
Nice, that's what's up. It's always good to have a crew. Yeah, I had family friends teach me as well.
Nice. Francisco Rodriguez, 50, I think it's Mexican dollars. Awesome. Thank you, Francisco. Huge, man. Thank you so much for the support.
Yeah.
$50 for Mexico. I will be there on January 2nd. Best blue runs that are not too busy and best sushi. Let's start. So the best sushi, there's a lot of sushi places in town. There's one here on Main Street. I can't exactly remember the name of it, but on Main Street in Whistler, I think that's supposed to be the best one. There's also Sushi Village, and that's right close to the gondola. That's also up there. Oh man, it's tough. Samurai Sushi is really good for like,
my favorite.
Yeah, it's TJ's favorite. It's like the best sort of like if you're in a hurry, if you just want to grab something like takeaway sushi, that's Samurai Sushi. But this one over here on Main Street, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the best. And so the best blue runs that aren't too busy. I would say it's probably on Blackcomb. There's a lot of good blue terrain on Blackcomb Mountain. Blackcomb, the runs are a bit more like gradual, like sort of like keeps their steepness and is very like consistent. So some very good blues on Blackcomb. I don't want to say any names because it's so dependent on the conditions where's the best. But yeah, check out Blackcomb for the blues.
Yeah.
And thank you for the 50 Mexican dollars. That's amazing.
Yeah, thanks Francisco. Appreciate it, man.
All right. Woo. Keith. That was a good question. Keith Diskutzner. Have you ever considered traveling to Alaska? Have you?
I've definitely thought about it and daydreamed about it, but I've never actually like looked it up to see what the logistics would be like. But definitely on the bucket list, you know, like a heli trip to Alaska would be insane. I think if I did go, it would be for like some big mountain, you know, typical Alaska stuff.
Yeah, I've never seriously considered it, but I would love to go. Cool guy MC100, do a ski video.
Oh, oh, that would be fun to do a swap day. Can you
I've
ski?
never. I can. I haven't skied in like 10 years, but
It's been a
that'd
while
be fun.
for me. I've only skied like 2 times my whole life, so.
Oh, here's a really practical question. Grant DeWitt, how much is a board tune at Evo in Denver?
Ah, great question.
Yeah.
So I actually, good thing I know this. It'd be bad if I didn't. So an edge and wax starts at 35 bucks, and then it kind of goes up from there. The deluxe tune that will basically, if you have core shots, you need PTEX work, all that, and basically turn your board back to a brand new snowboard, is 55.
Nice.
So pretty reasonable.
Good info.
Yeah.
So this is a huge super chat.
Oh my gosh! Thank you guys. This is crazy.
Nomad Boarding, $50 super chat. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Huge support, helping the channel grow.
Thank you.
Helping us make those videos. We're on the video mission this winter, so we're trying to put out as much content as possible for you guys. This is definitely going to help. Thank you so much.
It's super motivating too. Like,
yeah.
it's awesome.
And so Nomad Boarding asks or says, y'all are awesome. Going snowboarding for the first time in 10 years next weekend, and got the Salomon huck knife. Oh, amazing. Any tips? And are you ever going to snowboard in Washington State? Yeah, definitely at some point I'll snowboard in Washington. I know it's like right on our doorstep, so we need to get down there. We'll let you know, keep you posted if we do. And you made a great selection with the huck knife. Absolutely love that snowboard. Yeah. And any tips? So snowboarding for the first time, I would say like, sorry, were you gonna say something?
Oh no. I was just gonna say good form using the word y'all. It's a great word.
Awesome, yeah. So if it's your very first time snowboarding, I would say first check out the beginner playlist. There's the videos on there to take you through, like give you all the steps so that you can go in, you know exactly what you need to do. But the main thing is just like go at your own pace, find the good terrain where you can learn, and just have fun. Like, don't push yourself too much. Just go at the pace that's right for you, and that'll keep you safe and keep your legs fresh also for the next day. What else? Like for your very first day, if you can, get like a friend or somebody in your family to give you a hand, maybe for like those first turns or for those first times on your toes sliding backwards. So yeah, I would say, yeah, just have fun. Go at your own pace, don't push it too hard, and find somebody to give you a hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, really appreciate it. Awesome, guys. All right, we're at 250 likes. Can we make it to 300?
That would be wild. Yeah, I didn't even think we were gonna make it to 200 on the random Wednesday live stream.
Should we do a little turn? This is pretty cool. These are some pretty cool trees back here. We can get these trees in the back.
Sure. Yeah, I'll let you pick the angle and then I'll hop back.
Okay, guys, we're in like a winter wonderland right now. It's pretty wild.
Are you on that side? I'm on this side.
All right. All right, I gotta do a
power stance.
Awesome.
Super chat.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah, sure. So, Cam Taylor, $10 Canadian super chat. Awesome, man. Thank you. Question for Kevin and TJ: would the S420 be a good powder? Oh, I just zoomed in. My bad, guys. Would the S420 be a good powder board for a bigger guy, 6'3", 250 pounds? Can't find much info on it. Hope to run into you guys when I'm in Whistler.
Oh, sick.
So I would say, you know, you're about the same height as Kevin, if that tells anything for you. But I think, you know, the weight would be the consideration. It is a really wide snowboard.
Yeah.
But a 43, I don't know.
So it comes in 2 sizes.
Okay.
I think it comes in the 143 and then maybe like a 149.
Something closer to 50.
Yeah. I'd check also, you can look at the weight range on the board itself.
Yeah.
There should be some info there on the specs. even for myself, I think I'm a little bit too heavy for the 143, but it still works actually really well.
Still get good float.
So yeah, definitely. I think if you're 250 though, you may want to look into possibly like a similar shaped board, but a little bit bigger.
Yeah, that would be the biggest thing, man. I would just I have to, you know, refer you to the weight range chart, because the biggest thing, like, you'll definitely will be able to maneuver it, but you know, if you're gonna get that board, you want to make sure you're gonna have enough float and powder. Otherwise, why get that snowboard? So
yeah,
yeah, maybe I wouldn't get the 43. I would get the size up from that for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a 149, but yeah, I think you can make it. I think it's likely that you can make that work.
Yeah.
And thanks for the super chat, man.
Yeah, thanks, Cam.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna go for about like 10 more minutes.
Sounds good.
We're just a bit cold out here.
It's cold, yeah. We're gonna have a little trek ahead of us too outside still.
Mike Taryn asks, "Are you live streaming tomorrow?" I don't think we're gonna do it. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. We're gonna do another live stream Friday, Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So, and then on Friday we'll be up on the mountain.
Nice. And then we're still gonna do the Monday one too.
And the Monday one after that as well.
So we'll just keep it rolling. Lots of live streams coming up.
Lucas, Chaos, Kevin, have you used the Union bindings yet? What did you think of them? Mountains open up tomorrow. Awesome. Great to hear that it's opening up tomorrow for you. Yeah, absolutely love the Union Atlas. They were super responsive. The thing I noticed the most is that when you're clicking down on the buckles, it's just like sucking your foot in. Every click gets tighter. I was really, really impressed. So far, honestly, I like them more than the Malavitas. If I had the choice to pick between the Union Atlas, they're better.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Oh man, awesome.
Yeah.
So glad to hear that, dude.
No, they're great. They're really good. So Sarah Carlisle, $10 Canadian super chat. Thanks, Sarah. Awesome to see some fellow Canadians on here. And she says, great videos, guys. I love them. You guys, I love when you guys board together. Have fun in Whistler. It's definitely my favorite mountain. Awesome, Sarah. Yeah, for sure. I think we've made some like pretty epic videos in terms of like when we like get together. It always seems to work out for the weather and.
Yeah. No, those are my favorite videos too. So I'm glad you like them. Yeah. We have a few from January when I came up, and they were all super fun.
Yeah, the January ones are fun. Bachelor last year.
We did Bachelor too. Man, so much awesome riding.
Yeah, that riding with the local video at Bachelor, that was a lot of fun.
That whole trip was just insane.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks, Sarah. I'm sure we'll have like a blast.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, let us know next time you come back to Whistler. Whistler's a fun place.
Oh. Elise Lenski asks, TJ, are you planning on continuing to include women's boards in your reviews? Need to get my first board. Absolutely. So, you know, that's probably the #1 thing that comes up with the board reviews is, you know, I totally get it. You guys want some women's board reviews. So the best thing I feel like I can do right now is just in all the board reviews, give you a women's equivalent or a board that's very similar that's a women's board. So I'm definitely going to continue to do that. And if you check out all the top 5 videos that went out in October, all those are going to recommend women's boards as well. So
yeah, we were actually talking today too about we would love to find a girl that can ride and do reviews. If any of you guys know somebody who would be interested in that,
yeah,
maybe get her to forward like an email to us, SnowboardProCamp@gmail.com, or to your email even.
Yeah, TJ@BoardArchive.com if you want to shoot me an email.
Yeah, so we're looking for a girl that would be committed to making board reviews. It's hard for us to do it because the boards aren't made for us. So.
Yeah, that might be a little funky.
All right. Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. 286 likes. Let's go for 300.
We're almost there, guys. 14 more likes.
Gian Lupica, thoughts on the Dragon X1 goggles? Which ones are those?
So today I was actually wearing the Dragon X2. The X1s are the ones that are almost the same. They're the other spherical Dragon ones that have the 2 slots on the top.
Okay, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, so I've ran the X1. I have them back home in Colorado. Great goggle. You know, if you're looking for that spherical look, it's not as big as the NFX. I will say that. I'm always looking for the biggest goggle I can find. So I probably am going to run the NFX a little more this year.
The X2s weren't as big as the NFX?
The X2s or the X1s. I feel like both of the spherical options for some reason aren't as big. And I'm basing that off where I feel the pad on the side of my face. So I think that's a pretty solid measure of how wide it is. So, but the X1 is really rad. You know, all Dragons are coming with Luma lens, and yeah, it's definitely a solid goggle. Very functional.
All right, so tons of questions coming in. Thanks, guys. Ooh, it just got quiet.
It did. Oh, that Zamboni stopped finally.
Doomslayer 506, Kevin, Chris, TJ, you all motivated us to ride. Awesome. That's so cool.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's right. And yeah, we got over 300 likes in a second.
Wow.
Thank you guys.
320. You guys
320.
Crush it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this is an awesome live stream we got going on today.
Yeah, this is one of the best. Salomon Ultimate Ride thoughts?
Yeah, so the Salomon Ultimate Ride, I would say it's you know, pretty comparable board to the Capita DOA from Salomon. Really rad board, you know, do it all style, full camber. But we have a review on it on the channel, so if you're interested in that board, that's probably going to be the most info for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lazy Kid 16, you're here every week. What's up, man? $5 super chat. Thanks so much. And Lazy Kid 16 says, you guys should go ice skating. Live chat in the ice skating rink. Laugh out loud. Taco fun, hot chocolate, hashtag soup.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, let's go get some soup. Yeah, nice. We could do we're practically there now. Should we just like wander over there?
I guess we could. We could wrap up the live stream.
All right, yeah.
Walking.
We're gonna.
I'll hang back. I'll hang back so I can still be in the frame.
We're gonna cruise over to the ice skating rink. Hopefully this stays. We can read some questions as we go. We can see our boards and bags from afar. Somebody said do it. I don't think the ice skating rink's open yet. Oh, I'll show you guys the Olympic rings. Oh, there they are. Do you have any Olympic prospects, or it's kind of part of the history of Whistler having the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh wow, the ice rink looks mint. Oh yeah, so Market says to get a pair of Burton step-ons. Yeah, I tried to get a pair of Burton step-ons the other day, and they were all sold out completely, but they're getting some more in the shop soon, and they're gonna call me when they get them, so.
You think you're just gonna snag a pair for yourself?
Yeah, I might snag a pair. I might buy a pair.
It almost, I think it might be worth it.
Oh,
man.
This is pretty cool, actually. Look at that reflection.
Oh, that is really cool.
Okay, so we're at the ice rink, and now we're even colder.
New scenery. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Catherine Lee's here. What's up, Catherine? I was in Whistler in August for some hiking. Love Blackcomb and Whistler Mountain. Yeah, it's very cool here. Awesome here in the summertime. We had a great summer, great weather, and tons of stuff to do. Probably even more stuff to do than in the winter. Winter is still my favorite. I think December is actually my favorite month with Christmas and everything like that.
And yeah, it's both of our birthday months too, so that's pretty rad.
Oh yeah. If you guys, oh yeah, so TJ's birthday on the 4th, and it's my birthday on the 30th.
Yeah, have to have a celebration sometime while I'm here.
TJ, what's the difference between
Savior, happy birthday, man.
Oh, sick,
Sorry.
yeah. Happy birthday,
Sabir.
Sabir, happy birthday, man. Kai Sorensen, thoughts on Lib Tech, Travis Rice Pro, and Skate Banana.
Oh man, so those are like opposites, dude. Those are like not comparable. So the Skate Banana is gonna be super soft, way more rocker. It's got their BTX rocker profile. It's just a really soft, like it's an entry-level board, you know, basically. It's like a good board to learn on. The T-Rice Pro is really stiff and aggressive, and it has their C2 profile, so a little bit less rocker. It's a little bit more of an aggressive rocker, more camber underfoot. The Lib Tech is a solid like free ride board, like you know, I would say more of an alpine, like powder, kind of more technical, aggressive kind of board. You know, the style of riding that Travis does. So
yeah,
that's my 2 cents.
Nice. All right, guys, we're gonna do a couple more questions, and we gotta go. Sounds like they're starting up the Zamboni again.
They're firing it up again.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. 327 likes.
Should we wander? We'll be fine.
All right, let's start walking away from the Zamboni. All right. And for everyone that just got here, we did an impromptu live chat because TJ is here in Whistler. We've been doing these live chats for the last few months, and we finally get to do one together. So it's pretty amazing. And we just had our first day back riding together here in Whistler. Had an awesome day of riding and filming. We'll get that video up for you guys tonight. And yeah, thank you guys all for joining us. If you guys want to get notifications every time we go live or upload a video, just hit the bell beside the subscribe button, and then you guys can get a quick notification, be amongst the first to watch the videos or join the live chats.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. These are so much fun. Whew. And yeah, if you guys are also, shout out to Chris. Hope Chris's knee's feeling better soon. And yeah, hopefully get him back on the live chats and the videos as soon as possible.
Yes.
Send Chris some positive vibes. Give him some good comments on the channel for Chris.
Definitely, Chris. I want to see you, man. We'll be hanging out soon, bro. Hope you're doing well, and hope you got some good news.
So Mike on a hike 13, Deep Thinker.
Deep Thinker is rad. So it's a new board for 2018. If you guys don't know, it's the board Danny Davis is going to be riding. He rides a lot of pipe with it. I think he's gonna, I don't know if he's gonna be in the Olympics. I haven't been keeping up with it, but it's a directional board with a setback camber or a shifted camber. So basically from the tail to the front insert pack, it's all camber, and then the nose is super rockered. So it's gonna float really well in powder. Well, I guess the one thing I would want to say about it is when you're on hard pack snow, it's gonna ride and feel like a much shorter board. And then when you're on powder, it's gonna kind of feel and float like a longer board because of that shifted camber. So it's really rad. Definitely would recommend checking it out.
Connor T, any tips on 360s? I saw your vid, but any more tips? More tips.
I don't remember the tips that are in the video.
Yeah, my basic tips are like line, wind, and pop. So get a good line into the jump, depending if you're going for front side or back side. And then, yeah, getting that nice pop straight up into the air so that you give yourself lots of time in the air to get the 360 around. And then finally, yeah, wind it up with the shoulders, rotate to get that spin going, and then just keep that head looking around. And then when you're in the air, suck your knees up as much as you can.
I think, yeah, that's huge with spins is starting with your head and looking. That's huge.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. So thank you guys all so much for joining us. We're gonna head out. It's just too cold to be out here for very much longer. And yeah, we're gonna have a video up for you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for all the likes. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the super chats as well.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys.
Thanks TJ for being here, man. TJ made the trek all the way from Colorado.
So stoked to be here.
So yeah, good times. And yeah, peace, guys.
Check back Friday and Monday.
Yeah, thanks for all your comments. And yeah, this Friday. Later, guys.
See you guys.
How do I turn this off again?